Hello, welcome back to Not In My Lifetime channel for a very rare late Saturday evening show with Bevo. Now, before we get properly into it, genuinely, I was surprised today as well at the actual score today and the result performance today. But I got a message from a nice viewer, maybe what Chad, he gave me on Instagram. He asked me if we do a show today after the game. I thought, you know what? I'll ask Bevo, see if he's around to LB. I thought, why not? It's 10 to 11 right now, but I'm not going on for hours on end. But I thought, why not? Get in here, have a chat with people, see what everyone thinks of the game. Bevo, how you doing?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Nice to actually sit here on an evening after City have played and have positive things to say.
I know. It's nice.
It feels like, it feels nice to sit here of an evening and actually look forward to the next game, because the next game is against Madrid, which we're doing a watch along for. And I'm quietly looking forward to it. I think after the performance today, because I'm not taking anything away from Newcastle, but this season they've been fantastic. But our defence had Isak in their back pockets. Marmoush, Hattie.
Mate, wow, what a player! What a player!
What's this? It's his first game at the Etihad, and he's got himself a hat trick.
I think second game, wasn't it? I think Chelsea was it Premier League with Chelsea? Yeah, second game.
Yeah.
Really bit up, Steve. Yeah, look, the music obviously isn't going to be the fun one, but I thought we'll get intro in here. We'll work on the intro at the end screen. We'll get there with it. It's a bit of hassle, bit of time, but I'll at least have a new intro put in there, and it is working. It is honestly. That was the first time in a long time I've generally enjoyed watching City. In a long time, it felt like a real effort. That wasn't just an individual performance bailing us out. That was a team level performance today. And we'll go to each player, by the way. Everyone deserves the flowers today, by the way. Brilliant. Well, yeah, definitely. Late tonight, mate. Late tonight. 100%. By the way, same. It has to be. You can't look. Gundogan, you could have a think about maybe if you want to put Gundogan there or someone else, but for me, Gonzalez must start. Unbelievable today. Brilliant.
For me, I'd take Gundogan out, and I would play Stones in midfield and play Ake in. So my team for the Real Madrid game would be Edson in goal. I'd have Kusanov at right back. I'd have Stones and Ake, Diaz and Ake at centre back, providing that both of them are fit, and Guardiola over on the left. I'd have Stones and Nico as playing as a double pivot six, and then I'd play Marmoush in front of him. For me, there's no reason why Marmoush shouldn't be playing the 10 role. He played the 10 role today and absolutely cooked. And then I'd play Savio and Foden.
Yeah, and honestly, all three today. Kusanov, by the way, what performance he put in today? Brilliant. It's Isak as well, and he delivered. Look, that guy will get better and better as well. As a team, and it doesn't mean that our season run and these players are fine. In the summer, one player out the door, new ones through the door. Nothing has changed in that regard, but we can still do it. We can still deliver performances. Look, anyone think of a potential league title win, get out of it right now. That if that happens, I'll be baffled at how bad Liverpool are, more than how good we are. Bring away the title at that point. To get up, look, Arsenal might have won today, but they're a whole different mess there. Like,
Arsenal were expected to win today. They were playing Leicester, who's got one win in 14, and exactly. even they left it late. It took for a Moreno sub. in like what, the 70th minute, something like that, to come on and sneak a little goal at the end. You know, the way that they ended that game, it was like they just won the league. It was pathetic. You were playing a team that's bottom of the league that has won one in the last 14 games.
But another good news, Forest lost today, which is good for us, and Brighton got Chelsea yesterday 3-0. So results got like Bournemouth, by the way, big up Bournemouth, 5th. But good team, man. Dango's Ryan Christie, great team, man. Ollie, Iriola, manager of the season for me. Manager of the season.
He has to be in contention for it.
Liverpool, what was the competition anyway? Come on, man. No, not Slot, man. No, not me. This is the thing, though, with Diaz, right? I think for me, I had Diaz back in the team 100%. I would fit to play Diaz. But I would go Hussov, Diaz, Stones, Vardio. That's what I'll go with. By the way, big up Rico, by the way. Big up Rico. Good performance today. Against Gordon as well. Great performance for Gordon. He did well against him. But with Rico, right, I can't fault the effort. The guy puts his fucking work in and he never gives up. He's definitely, for me, a squad player, though. He's not a starter player, but he's a squad player you bring on. Injury, bring him on the job.
Yeah, the only difference for me with Rico, you know, obviously he had a fantastic. And you can only be as good as the player that you're defending. So obviously, you know, he did very, very well to keep Gordon quiet today. You know, really, really good job. But Vinicius Junior is a whole different kettle of fish. It's a whole, you know. They're all levels, and for me, I feel like you need a Kusanov there instead, who has a lot more pace than Rico does. He's a lot more physically adept than Rico is, and you know, for me, that Kusanov has to play right back for us to stand a chance, because if you noticed in that game against Real Madrid in the first leg, when Rico come on at right back, Real Madrid were playing the long ball over there time and time again because they know that Vinicius Junior's got the height advantage over Rico, and you know it's almost guaranteed that you know Vinicius is going to get the ball before Rico gets it because of the height advantage. Now you put Kusanov in there, they stay clear of that. Because Kusanov's winning that header 99.9% of the time.
Yeah, exactly. And then, honestly, Bournemouth, by the way, I think I can't see Bournemouth getting Champions League. I think they're going to get. The thing is, right now, right, February, right, it's so open down there right now. It's so open. Bournemouth are probably the most formed team right now. I reckon around there, along with us. Well, us, give or take us, but Bournemouth are probably the best team right now. Forest, I can't see getting top 4. They're a good team, but today against Fulham proved it to me. Well, they beat Brighton 7-0.
European football, you know, if they get into Europa League, like that is an incredible season for them. Like,
no. I think Chelsea, for me, mate, could actually fall the whole thing itself, mate. They really could. Chelsea look a mess right now. Arsenal, Liverpool for me are top 2 right now, depending on how. But
Arsenal, I'm going to make a real big, like, statement here and say that Arsenal do not finish top 2. They don't.
Well, Arsenal a second.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why. They've just had a setback with Kai Havertz basically being out for the rest of the season.
And they were
he was their only kind of forward option.
Sterling, fucking out. Sterling, Jesus.
Sterling's wank. And then, you know, you look at Saka. Saka has now had an additional 8-week extension on that injury. He's going to be out for another 6 to 8 weeks.
I feel for him. I really feel for him because I think he's a fantastic player, Saka. Really Saka.
if Leicester had more option going forward today, they would have won that game.
Oh yeah, look, I love Vardy, right, but he ain't the same player he used to be. He's great still for his age, but not the Vardy we knew many years ago. So what I mean, for me, right, and we'll go into each player, by the way, because each player deserves their flowers. I mean, also we'll go to, I think everyone purchased it today. Nico Gonzalez, mate. If he played in Madrid, we won that game. We won the game. Because I think
he plays at the Bernabeu on Wednesday night. We will win that game. We will.
Yeah.
Pep, I'm telling you, we will win that game.
Yeah, Pep, don't think it, please. Don't think this one. You've got to play Nico there. I don't mind this or go next to you. Just don't play both together. That's all I'm going to ask.
I don't want to see no Kovacic. I don't mind seeing Gundogan after that performance today, but I don't want to see him start.
No, Bernardo Silva for me, right? I love him, but
Bernardo Silva can stay on the bench. Kevin De Bruyne can stay on the bench. And there's nothing against Kevin De Bruyne, the greatest player to ever play for Manchester City. But if we want to win this game, we have to be playing Marmoush in that 10 role. We have to.
Yeah.
And the reason why you have to play Marmoush centrally, because Rudiger will be back for the second leg. We know from past games he's going to stick to Haaland like glue for 90 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We have to play Marmoush centrally so that when Haaland comes dropping deep, he'll also drag Rudiger with him, which will then open space for Marmoush to run onto. We have to play Marmoush in that 10 role because we know what Rudiger likes to do to Haaland, because we've seen it time and time again. What we need to do is play Marmoush in that 10. Now, I love Kevin De Bruyne, but the way that we win this game is by playing Marmoush in that 10, because we can't play Kev there, because Kev hasn't got the legs to do that full, like, running in behind, like how it's
but not anymore. But Kev I bring on as a sub for impact.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can definitely use him as an impact player.
Yeah, good. Mate, exactly. Kusanov, Diaz centre back, Volley left back. So that's what I. You know what? Not far off, probably. Not far off. I'll play that because Kusanov for me today has shown to me that he actually has got better since the Chelsea game. Learning. And one player I want to see him more of is Little Hayes as well. He's a good player as well. For me, right, we've got the players coming through, young ones coming through that are showing a little bit of metal, a little bit of cojones, and a little bit of difference to the team. Is what we need. I think Madrid obviously is a whole different game as Newcastle, especially at the Bernabeu. But Newcastle on the break are literally, especially East. But remember, Isak's a great player.
You say that if you take both teams on current form, it's a bigger scalp beating Newcastle than it is Real Madrid at the moment.
Mate, Madrid and shit. Madrid are overrated, mate. I know we lost to them. I know we did, but that's our own mistakes.
Yeah. You look at Real Madrid, how they've played recently, and you take Newcastle, how they've played recently. If you were to say you're going to get a win in one of those games, which game's it going to be? I would be saying Real Madrid, because today, going into the game today, I was not confident at all. I thought we'd lose. I thought we'd lose today, and it turns out it's the best performance I've seen from City for at least since the early stages of last season, to be honest with you.
Do you know what? Let's start going through the actual team. So Ederson, to me, what's an assist for Marmoush, by the way? Look, he wasn't great against Real Madrid. He threw that game away on his own in Madrid. Yeah. But for me, if he learns from that, that's fine. But today, in terms of overall play, keeping and everything like that, solid today. Solid.
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant. Rico Lewis, brilliant performance. I can't fault it at all. He did his job, and he's much better in a team that's settled. With a DM there, he goes midfield and do a good job, which is what he needs him to do. Husanov, fantastic today. He is going to be a great player for us in the future. Be a great player for us in the future. I look for more of him. Well, I thought Stones was great today.
He's a great player for now. So you can only imagine what he's going to be like in the future.
Mate, him and Diaz and passion defending, man. I want to see it. 2-foot tackle. So
I love that type of defender. There's something about it for me. I love that the type of defender that Husanov is. He's got everything. He's got everything. Out of ball, going into a tackle, he's violent. I love it. I want to see him wipe out players because that is all style defending.
Come on,
on the ball, he is so confident. He looks so composed with the ball. Like he can play progressive passes into the midfield, and you don't even worry about it. Like there's been centre backs that we've had over the years, and the one that really stands out to me. When I used to get incredibly nervous when this guy had the ball, and I don't know whether you'll remember, but as good of a centre back as Kolo Touré was, there was a period of time when he was at City where every time he used to have the ball at his feet, I used to panic because I used to be thinking,
I remember it.
Now you look at Husanov, and it's like the reverse of that. Like when he's got the ball at the feet, I'm not even looking at him because I know that he's going to do something with that ball, which is going to be good. So I'm not even. He's got the ball at his feet. I'm not even looking at him. I'm looking at where all the other players are and their positions on who he can pass to. But when there's some defenders that when you see them with the ball, like a John Stones or someone like that, it just fills you with confidence. And it's like he's got a bit of everything. He's got the tackling aggression of Gvardiol. He's got the blocking abilities of Diaz, and he's got the passing of Stones. He's got everything. He's like the full package defender. Oh, and let's not get it twisted as well. He's also got the pace of Kyle Walker, pretty much.
He's basically the perfect defender, mate. He's the Uzbekistan Terminator, mate. The Uzbek Terminator.
He's got pace. He's got ability on the ball. He's tall, so he's good at clearing. He's good at clearing headers. You know, he's good with the ball at his feet. You know, he's got vision. It's just everything. I love him as a player.
Mangala. Yeah. Honestly. And also Stones, by the way, good interception on Isak's shot today. Brilliant. And so far, Stones, no injuries yet. Just good. He's still keeping strong, keeping him going still. No injuries yet, which is positive. But mate, I don't we have Husanov and Stones. He has come back as well. Look, Akanji's gone. The season is what it is. But we've got Visual Hayes as well. So he's there for a reason. So I'm not worried about that, really, to be honest with you. But Gvardiol, brilliant today again. Not much going forward, but overall play does his job pretty well. Honestly, mate, player of the year still.
The thing is, you said that like it was a disappointment. Like, oh, he didn't have much going forward today.
He is.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's because what we've expected of him over the last few weeks,
mate.
He's getting forward and helping with the final third of the pitch. Whereas today, it's like, oh, he didn't do much going forward. It's like, he's not that back.
Yeah. Come on, Barney. What are you doing? What more?
It's almost like if you were to turn around and say, oh, well, Ederson didn't get an assist today. It's like, he's a fucking goalkeeper. What do you expect? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, did he keep the ball out of the net? Yes.
He did a job. Yeah, look, Echeverry not a serious injury, so he should be back soon, which is good. So it's not too bad for Echeverry. I reckon he'll be back. So, mate, he's not playing full to say it. Echeverry's team. Oh, mate. Attacking one, we're sorted, mate. We're sorted attacking one, we're sorted. yeah, Vardy, look, Vardy, oh mate, good performance. Can't fault it. Did his job, which is funny. I'm saying that because I did his job, but as a player, mate, player of the year still for me. Player of the year,
Oh, yeah.
by far. Yeah, but Nico Gonzalez, wow, holy shit, a DM breaking up play in the middle. Oh my god, I've missed this man so. And mate, imagine Rodri and Nico together. Oh, no one's getting through.
Do you know what now, right? It fills me with confidence for the future as well because, when Rodri comes back, there's he's not going to be coming back and playing 90 minutes game in, game out like he has been doing.
Brilliant.
But the thing is now, you can look at it and say, do you know what? I don't care. And I know as hard as that is to say for the current Ballon d'Or winner to not be playing every game, but I genuinely don't care. I would rather Rodri sitting on the bench when we're playing like an Ipswich or a Southampton because we know that we've got Rico that can do the job just as well.
Rico.
Effectively, Rodri's job is to prevent the ball getting through to the final third, and he's there as the machine. He's the cog in the system, which help both sides of the pitch. He helps with progressive passing, getting into the final third and creating something for the midfielders. And he also is there to prevent, as the kind of blocker to get through to the defence. And Nico has done that superbly well today. Everything that he's done today.
Did everything well, mate.
And let's not get into it. This is a Newcastle team who's absolutely been firing on all cylinders. They will be full of confidence going into this game today. They will have been. You've got Isak, who's one of the best strikers in the Premier League this season, and he didn't even get a sniff.
No, and this is the thing, right. It doesn't mean they're bad players. I still rate a lot of that Newcastle team very, very highly. Like Livramento, baller. Lewis Mardy, another good player as well.
I'd have Livramento at City as all right back.
Well, wait, mate. He's good at Southampton. Good at Newcastle. I'm City in a heartbeat. Tonali, love him. Love Bruno. I mean, today but they're still good players that deserve a lot of respect for how good they've been this season. They've been unbelievable this season. And yeah, we kept them quiet. And you know what? That's how team we can be when we're on it. And that's what I'm so pleased to see today. Gundogan, brilliant today. I feel Gundogan.
Glimpses like the Gundogan of old.
Yeah. Do you know what? And I'm sure I feel for Gundogan. It's not his fault. It's many games. He's a brilliant player still. It's down to fucking it up in terms of other transfers. But today was Gundogan. With 10 behind him, he's fine. He can do what he wants. He got protection behind him. Him and Foden, and Foden today, much better from Foden today. Was it a all-round point of Foden today? No, but he didn't have to worry about it because the rest of the team around him was all cooking on cylinders today. Foden and Gundogan were given the freedom to do what they want today because Nico was that and brilliantly. That midfield, right?
The other thing, as a collective, as a team, because obviously we're gonna talk about, obviously, like we are doing, the performance of today and how well we played against Newcastle. But this is what we needed going into Madrid on Wednesday. Yeah. We needed that. It's not like we played Newcastle at the Etihad and we got a 1-0 or a 2-1 win. We went there and we fucking took them apart.
Exactly.
It was it was 4-0. We absolutely took them apart, and that confidence will set us in good stead now going on to Real Madrid in midweek.
Brilliant, bossed it. Savinho, fantastic. I've been defending this guy from day dot. I've been sat there thinking, no, he's good.
That double nutmeg as well was just filth.
I said to you, told him what's your Neymar. people say, "What? Trust me, watch it more. He's very, very, very like Neymar. If he get perfect him a bit more, he'll become like him."
He's a typical Brazilian. He's a typical Brazilian winger.
Him and Foden together, mate. Oh, just beautiful football, mate.
Yeah.
Honestly.
One was born in Brazil. One should have been born in Brazil.
Yeah. Savio on his man, mate. Lewis Hall cooked today. Constantly cooked because Savinho kept running at him, strength hold off, and the passing as well. He's getting better as well, tracking back, delivering the ball. At time, he's 20 years old, by the way. He's 20. He's got years ahead of him at a high level. He will be a player for us for the future. That will here and here, building and back. And honestly, I'm so excited that we've got here Marmoush in this team. Good for and Marmoush. Wow, that was unbelievable. He has arrived. The Egyptian, Pharaoh, not the king. That's Salah's name. The Egyptian Pharaoh has arrived, and today he was unbelievable. He's exactly what we've been asking for a long time in this team. Someone who can help Haaland out of the goals, runs in front that Haaland does. Do you know what? For a player on the ball and skillful, pretty good at it. I wouldn't say he's Foden or Salah, but can do his job, and he can just score a goal like that.
Yeah,
he's a fantastic player. I knew he'd be good for us for the long term. Yeah, it's one game, but if you watch him every other game, he's very good. He runs. They're a bit unlucky. I just think, he just offers something to this team, right? He makes defenders worried now about him and Haaland.
This is what I was saying off air to you. We've relied far too much this season, and probably last season as well. We've relied far too much on Haaland being the one that gets the goals. Whereas, when Haaland isn't firing and Haaland doesn't get the goals have come from nowhere. We've then counted ourselves lucky by Geordies getting a few goals and chipping in. Kovacic has got a few goals and chipped in.
Every game now.
Definitely.
Right.
But for me now, going into this Real Madrid game, Marmoush is going to be full of confidence. Bearing in mind he's just come off the back of a hat trick. There's a clear understanding between Marmoush and Haaland as well for link-ups. And Haaland knows that he is the main goal threat, and he always will be the main goal threat. For as long as he's at City, he will always be our main goal threat. But he works that to his advantage because Haaland doesn't really give a shit about scoring all the time. He wants the team to win. In the year that we did the treble, there was that kind of infamous interview that he did where someone said, "Would you give up all of your individual goal awards and trophies to win the 3 cups this season?" And he said, "Yeah, like straight away, yeah, no doubt." Now, for me, being that main threat, defenders also know he's the main threat. So have the likes of Rudiger or, like today, I forget who it was. It might have been Shah or someone like that. And when the Marmoush first goal came in, Haaland dropped in deep and dragged the defender with him, which then left the space for Marmoush to run into when Ederson made that ball over the top. So by having that Marmoush figure in there, you've got somebody that when Haaland drops in deep, the gap's in at the back, and the Marmoush can just run straight onto it, and he can score. Can score. So, if Haaland's not firing on all cylinders and blazes a couple of chances over the bar, you've got another striker that can get goals for us as well. So all round, it just fills you with confidence. And now seeing Nico in the team, now you've got a solid 6 there that isn't going to leave a massive space in midfield because he likes to try and get forward. He will quite happily sit there in that sixth position and not move, and it doesn't create gaps for their attackers to run into. So it just fills me with so much more confidence when these guys are playing.
100%, and exactly as you said. He gave him a chance, and he delivered. Can't fault it at all today. I'm really pleased with what I saw today because Haaland didn't score today, but as a captain, he delivered brilliantly. He gave the team confidence. He backed it. He was talking to the players. I've said before, he's definitely someone that can do that role. I think long term, I Ruben and Rodri for the moment, long term, but in terms of in the future, Haaland 100% will be a captain of this team. 100%. He shows
He'll
he can do it.
definitely going into next season. He'll definitely be in the captain's 5.
Yeah, 100%, 100%, and yeah, I will get on. I will get on to do later on.
Yeah, I just want to make a point on that. Keep that up there for a sec, because I do want to make a point on this. We complained when we played Real Madrid in the week. We all said fantastic team selection by Pep, and that was proven because at the time, our starting 11 effectively got us 2-1 up in that game. Yeah. So it was a fantastic decision by Pep, but it was a crap decision by Pep to take off the players that he did and replace them with the players that he did.
Yeah,
at the time in the game that he did that. Now, for me today, I want to give props to Pep as well, because he took off Foden, brought on McAtee, and then McAtee got a goal.
Brilliant. Why didn't he play Madrid though? So what? McAtee playing Madrid.
But what I'm saying is, you're replacing the right kind of player with the right kind of player.
Like for like. Yeah.
Almost like for like. McAtee, he's not as good as Foden. He never will be as good as Foden for as long as he stays at City. But for me, you're replacing the right player with the right player. Now, taking off Bernardo Silva and bringing on Gundogan, and taking off Kevin De Bruyne and replacing him with Kovacic, or whatever the changes were, that was awful. So props to Pep today for making the right changes to the team when he did as well, because that was massive for us. If he'd have then gone and put Kovacic and Gundogan on, Newcastle could have easily got they could have got a couple of goals back. No doubt.
Yeah, 100%. Well, Foden started at 10, but you know what, right? I mean, before, I think for me, right, for Foden, right, look, overall, not great. We all know that. For his levels that he set himself, he has to know when the standard that he set himself. But Marmoush team and Savinho as well, big up Savinho, he's another player that will help out as well. Can't have options of run, and runners who run the ball down the wing. Well, last time that was what, like years ago with Mahrez, probably. We finally got runners that make the runs, and look, Kevin, this team would cook. Even with his legs, he was still cooking his team with those runs. Because if you bring Kev on late on at Madrid with Marmoush on the pitch, trust me, that will work. Everything right.
I've had a bit of an idea for Madrid, and I've been thinking about it for a while. And what I'm going to do a lineup builder, because I want to show you what I would do for Madrid.
Yep, that's fine. Everyone in the chat, big up to who's joining the stream. Obviously, as subscribed already. I think 2 people have subbed far during the stream on the road to 1K. Big up, guys, for tuning. Leave a like if you haven't already. Always appreciated. Appreciate the support from you guys. And yeah, let's get into this squad builder when it obviously loads on the screen. But yeah, big up to everyone for tuning in so far. Bevo's the new Pep. Yeah, Bevo's the new Pep now. He's bar.
No, I will never ever be Pep. But I like doing this kind of stuff, and I've got an idea in my head which I almost is certain.
Pep. This is a squad builder I've got here. What are you doing? Go this your ball. But yeah, honestly though, I mean, the fact that Echeverry, right, as well, and people is coming into this team.
He's a baller. He is such a baller.
Imagine Echeverry, Marmoush, Haaland, Foden, Savinho. Mate, this is why for me, right? I agree with what Jacob said in the LB stream about you got to replace De Bruyne with the right people. You have to. De Bruyne goes, Wirtz must come into replace him, 100%. But for me, as the attack, I'm fine with it because we've already got the players for it anyway. We do. Like Doku for me, right? He came on today. He's got to start finding form ASAP.
Yeah.
Right, as far as I'm aware, with Rodri and Kanji, I think Bob's back soon. Back soon, I think. But it's like obviously I've got a step back. Bald head. Yeah, Steve. Yeah, bald head next to Bevo next. Echemessi, mate. Echemessi. He's the truth. Manchester, I've got to give you a mod or something, mate. I apologize. I keep forgetting to do it. I'll do some after stream to change it in the thing. You mod, mate. No Bob, no Ake. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ake honestly rushed back for it. He did well against Madrid, but I'm rushing him back. Play him when you can. What's happening with Bob? Yeah, setback. Was it ankle rolled? Training, I think he's obviously funny. Yeah, but he's not far being back now. Then I reckon in a couple of weeks he'll be on the bench probably soon. He won't spend because of his. Yeah, I know. I get that thinking, Normski, but I think we have to buy someone to replace Kev. You can't replace Kev with someone's. You really can't. Everyone all good, Bevo? On the squad?
Yeah,
thing?
all good. I've just done it.
Okay, just waiting for it to come through now. Bob being held back, ankle injury. But yeah, exactly. It'll be back soon. I can't see him rush back. I think Pep was married though. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Fire me up. Right, here we go.
That's what I do.
Okay, right, chat. Leave your comments around if you want to sort of make any changes to this, but this is what we should go with. So I'll start ending the goal. Yeah, facts. Husnov right back, Ruben Diaz, Ake, Vardio. You know what? I'll go John if not for Ake, but yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I've put Ake in, but the only reason I've put Ake in is for me defensively he was incredible against. In fact, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. 1 second.
Yeah, that's not the final race. I frequent's faking that. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's right.
To be honest with you, mate, when I was doing this just then, I completely forgot a lot of stuff.
Couple of weeks, yeah. You'll be back soon. I thought Bob was back. Yeah, he was. Unfortunately, ankle roll, which is a pain in the ass, but it's not a major injury. He'll be back ASAP. Just a little outside. Right, so
yeah, that's what I do.
Husanov, Stones, Diaz on it, mate. That's a passionate on it, mate. Look at it. Marmoush, Kev. Oh, that's a good midfield. Savio, Doku, mate. That attack, mate, it's going to cook.
The reason why I bring Doku into this game as well is because they still haven't got a right back. They'll probably be playing for Valverde at right back.
Yeah,
now,
probably.
Doku will twist up Valverde because naturally he's not a defender.
Yeah, even Valdes was fit. He could anyway. So
and
fun.
What you'll probably see going forward is you'll probably see sort of Kev in and around sort of this position here.
What I call the Xavi role. The Xavi role. Yeah.
And what you'll end up seeing is sort of more like this on the attack, where you'll have...
Mate.
It's what you'll see because what you'll see is as Doku, because Doku normally makes a lot of front post. He makes balls to the front post. So you have the option there of Haaland hanging into the back post, and you've got the runner of Marmoush running in onto the front post balls. And then you've also got the option of Kev playing the balls in to two strikers. So for me, it is there is not a world in which I wouldn't play Marmoush centrally as a 10, because I mean he's proven it today. I'm quite happy with Nico playing as a lone 6. I don't think you need him in a double pivot, because how he controlled the game today, he is so comfortable with the ball, and making the 50 challenges. So for me, you'll see Kev sort of playing quite deep, but you'll see Kev being a bit more of, I suppose, in a way, a bit more of a box to box. So on defending, on them attacking, you'll see Kev dropping, but on attack, you'll see sort of Kev progressing forward. So for me, and that goes the same with Savinho as well. If you've got Savinho sort of cutting inside, what you'll end up seeing is Kev drifting out here. Yeah. So, and then Kev drifting out here, also then, because you'll catch Kev doing the overlapping runs. So if Savio passes the ball out to Kev out here, you're also going to have the option of Haaland and the runner at the back post being Marmoush. So there's not a world in which Marmoush doesn't play as a 10. There's not.
Yeah, exactly. And
I think with Real Madrid coming up, you have to go for it.
We have to. Yeah.
We can't just go there and try and set out for a 1-0 win. We have to go for it. So for me, there's not a world in which you don't have Kev and Marmoush playing in that and leaving Nico as a lone 6.
Yeah, but for me, Pep needs to not overthink this. He really cannot. He has to just stick with it. Just stick with what you know, because this is the thing with Pep. I love him to bits. We all do, but we all know how he is sometimes. His brain thinks so many different things of what he should do. And a game like this.
I'll just say this quickly as well, because I've seen someone in the chat saying, would he be happy with playing as a lone 6? The thing is, what you'll end up seeing is when we're on the attack, you'll see Gvardiol running this line absolutely fine, but then what you'll end up seeing is you'll end up seeing a back 3. So Kusanov will then drop into a sort of left-sided centre-back to allow Gvardiol to get up and down. So for me, and that also goes defensively as well, you'll see Kusanov coming in to sort of play along, not necessarily alongside him, but but then again, you've also got the option, if you didn't want to do that with Kusanov, you've also got the option of Stones dropping in, and then it becoming a back 3 of like that.
Yeah.
So playing Stones at centre back is also important, because you're also giving the option for Stones to drop into a sort of, I suppose, his own kind of line, really, because he'll be sitting kind of between the CDM and the centre back. So for me, everything about this system would just work. There's nothing about this system that wouldn't work. And to be honest, with the exception of maybe Doku and Kev, we didn't have Kusanov playing right back. He played centre back. But this team isn't a million miles away from what we saw today, really.
Exactly, yeah, I agree with that one. I think that's probably what I would go over myself. We were making me off last game. Yeah, I know. I think Bernardo Silva, for me, he has to accept at some point he ain't the one anymore. I love Bernardo Silva, but he's not the player he used to be. The legs are starting to go. And I think against Madrid, we need a combative midfield that can do a job. I don't really think Bernardo Silva is that player anymore. I love him. I love the bits, but me personally, no. Yeah, that's a good 11. So might play it left. Yeah, Joe what? Him and Nico together. Wow, we're good. Two controlling players in the midfield doing their job. Especially when
centre back allows him to progress and sit in with the CDM and play as a double pivot.
Because I saw today, Bellingham was a red card against Austria today. Mate, Madrid for me, right? It's all about don't be a bozo, don't be stupid on the ball. Just deal with your mistake, deal with anything you get, and get rid of it. Any kind of you get out of the pitch. Stop mucking about in the back. So, Edison, bit like that. Stop doing stupid mistakes. Common sense. Do what you need to do. Game management. For me, yeah, exactly. That for me, this selection here that we're here, I'm not saying is what Pep should do, but it's what Pep should be basing or focusing on the right concept for a team, because we need to get the team right. And for me, the first goal is massive. We have to score the first goal. We have to early goal. Set the mood.
Yeah.
We've got to rattle them as well. You've got to rattle them. Rattle Bellingham, rattle Mbappe, annoy the hell out of them. You can't deny Madrid. You've got to go in there, Lions Den, and rattle the cage. Rattle the cage. No, not sure. Yeah, the thing is, right, I can't see Pep playing Kuznov right back. I think he will. Pep will probably play someone different there.
No, but I don't think he will. But personally, I think, if I'm going to be honest with you, he's our best option at right back right now.
Oh, he is 100%. No, I agree with that.
He's got the pace to compete with Vinny. He's got the aerial ability to beat him in the air, and also what you'll probably see if Kusanov does end up playing right back, which again I don't think he will, but the first 10-15 minutes of that game, you'll see him leave a bit on Vinny every tackle. Every tackle that he goes in with Vinny, he'll leave a bit on him.
Yeah,
and it'll just not put him in his cage, but like it'll make him a bit more wary about trying to take him on, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree on that one. No, I agree. I think that's what I'm doing myself. I mean, I think it's all about in this game. Just start in the right way. Don't overdo it. Get the opening goal, because I think if it ends like 2-0, I'm happy. 2 us, get out of there with a win. You have to remember, right? This isn't even our last 16 game. If we do get through this game, we've got Leverkusen or Atletico waiting us to get through. Both hard games, by the way. Both hard games are right if you do get through. I'm not saying when.
I'm going to be honest with you. Out of the two, I prefer Leverkusen.
Facts. Yeah. Because Madrid will try and rattle us. And last time we played Atletico Madrid, it was a 1-0 win over 2 legs, because we had to literally fight our way out. We had to fight our way out of that. We had to fight.
Physical fight.
Yeah. So, for me, obviously, I think about next, right now it's Madrid. Look, the Bernabeu for me, it's all up here. Don't lose your heads. You've got to be settled. You've got to be settled. But we can beat them. We can, because we've got the players up front to do it. Rudiger's come back from injury. He isn't fully fit either. He's not fully fit. That was Alaba. They're both playing through knocks. And I know what they'll do. They will force him to play because of Haaland. The problem is, though, of Haaland, he has to use that to his advantage. Remember, he's not. Remember, I looked at the team today. He didn't play whatsoever. So we've got to make sure we go into that next game, guns are blazing. Early goal, don't see another one, get a second, basically a fight, keep punching, and don't stop. I sound like I'm going crazy here, but that's how it is Madrid.
Yeah.
It's how we got to do it. So, exactly. I think for me, right, look, Pep, you're watching somehow on a Saturday evening, watching Nimble, and fair play to you for watching me and Bevo do a stream. But if you, mate, I'm not saying to go to this team.
I tell you, if Pep's watching this, give me some kind of job, please.
Yeah, give Bevo give me social media guy. I'll do all the announcements. But allow us to do these streams, though, please. Don't actually don't give us an NDA, please. Right? Only
Yeah.
you see, get settled. Exactly. That we have to unsettle the crowd. We got to start. If we see an early goal, it's done.
The thing that I noticed as well from the things that I took away from the first Real Madrid game is
cheers, mate.
when Real Madrid are off the ball, when we had the ball against Real Madrid, especially in our third, Real Madrid didn't press us at all. So there wasn't really any risk of making any bozos at the back because when we had the ball and we were in possession, you didn't see Mbappe and Vinny Jr. and Rodrigo really pressing us that much. They were allowing us to play from the back into midfield because they knew that the weak part of our team was in midfield. So they weren't really pressing us that much defensively. So for me, I think that's probably going to be the same in the next leg because they'll look at it and go, right, we're 1-0 up. We don't have to press them when they're in their third. Just sit back and basically allow them to play the ball up to our third. Yeah. So, and that can be incredibly dangerous for them because if the team is anything like what we saw today, we could have 2 or 3 goals in a matter of minutes.
Yeah, on a banners. Not sure what do you mean by that, mate. Did Joe? What you're right there, by the way. They weren't good at all on Wednesday, Madrid. They weren't good at all. They got a chance.
They weren't good tonight either.
We can beat them, but we got to with us, right? I'd say who'll be go out ourselves every time. It's very rare a team beats us because they're actually better than us. Most of it's us kicking a gun, shoots us in the foot, and then hurt ourselves. That's like a game over. We got to make sure that we get this game on the way because they will look to counter us. Now, I thought we did well against them last time on the counter, but we've got to make sure that we don't do that again. But when we get a goal, go for another one. Keep ramming them in. So yeah, it's Ballon d'Or bans. Oh yeah, I wouldn't honestly. If I'm a City fans, don't even bother. I know it's banned, so come on, lads. Like I get it. I loved it when I saw it, but we got to go in there and get it done. It's not about banter here; it's about mission.
I think as well, where the away fans are situated in the Bernabeu, it wouldn't even be worth any while taking banners because the City fans are literally put on the top tier in the corner out of the way.
Yeah.
So you're not going to see any of it, and I can't imagine that the Madrid players would even bother looking.
Yeah. So look, for me, it's all about how we start on Wednesday. And look, we'll be on Wednesday with a live stream, with a beer, chilling out, watching the game. Hoping we don't fucking bottle it this time. Please, I want to celebrate a win with Bevo on a live stream. That would be nice to. And Joel Mabra, I said the game and that went for his last 16.
I'm going to make a wild prediction for that game.
Again, here we go.
I can see us getting 4, if not 5 goals.
It sounds mad, but we really could. We genuinely could.
Don't forget, you're bringing Rudiger back in, who isn't going to be anywhere near match fitness. You're going to be bringing in Alaba, who's nowhere near match fitness. You're coming off the back of a 4-0 win against a really good Newcastle side in a team that's just completely full of confidence now. I can genuinely see this being 4-5-2. There will be goals from both teams, but I can just see, like, if we're ruthless like how we were today, there is absolutely no reason why we can't come away with 3 or 4 goals. And I'll tell you why as well. Because you look at that Newcastle's back 4 today, I would say that is stronger than Real Madrid's back 4.
Yeah, it is. And
maybe not with a fully fit, well, definitely not with a fully fit Rudiger. And, but Valverde at right back, just no. You bring in Rudiger, who's what? Rudiger's got to be in his 30s now, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
You've got Alaba, who's definitely in his 30s, who's just come back from injury, and he's not going to be match sharp. So you've got Marmoush that's come off the back of just getting a hat trick. There's no reason why we can't go there and score 3, 4, 5. No world in which that couldn't happen.
No, I agree on that one. No, I agree. I think for me, right, we have to make sure, right, that we get them on our way. We cannot allow Madrid and their fans to control that game. Basically, it's like Anfield, Bernabeu, European Anfield. Anfield is our own fault because the fans get in their heads and we mistakes.
If we can, do you know what? I don't even think it's that. I think it's the history of what they do in the competition. I think if the players can get that out of their heads and treat them like a Newcastle or a Villa or anyone else, then there's but when you're coming up against the 15-time European champions, you look and go, shit, these are the 15-time European champions. They're winning in the first leg. If we lose, we're out. Or if they take all of the emotion away from it and just treat it like they would any other game, why can't we go and knock them out?
And Joe, what would be right for us? If they beat Madrid, I think I go on to win it. Because this is why. Leverkusen are a good team. Let's go. Let's say now. Let's say we go through. Let's say. I said context and play. I know it's not guaranteed. It's just say let's in. Leverkusen are a good team that play on the counter attack. They have Wirtz, they have Frimpong, they've got Ronaldo, they've got Boniface, they've got a very, very good team on the counter attack. But we can beat them at the back. Let's go into a different game because Simeone is the master of the dark arts, and he'll know what he needs to do.
And playing at that Metropole, I can't even say it.
Metropolitano.
Yeah,
Wonder.
Playing there is the most hostile place to play in Europe.
Worse than Bernabeu, mate.
Much worse because of how the layout of the pitch is to the stands. The stands are very on top of the pitch.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, and it's going to be down to. Look, and obviously you get through that. Is it Inter or Arsenal after that? If you get through that, what is it? I think.
I mean, it'll be Inter. I can't see a world in which Arsenal beat Inter without Saka or Havertz.
Now, Inter Milan, a whole different game. Because Inter are masters of defending, mate.
Yeah.
And Barella, baller. Love Man City. Love Man City, brother. Inter have a team of players. I remember they've got Martinez up front. Inter are a whole different team to Atletico Madrid, around Madrid. They're a whole different team. I know we've been in the final, but in that final it was hard. We had to literally break our whole, like, our minds to win that game. So literally had to put it all out there to get away into Milan. They're a great team. And I think even like Liverpool, Barcelona, mate. Liverpool, Barcelona. Liverpool, for me, are not as good as they are, but it's up to us not to shoot against them. Barcelona, though, we can beat Barcelona, but it's their attack that worries me. Yamal, Rafinha on the counter attack with Pedri and Gavi. Really, though, we could beat anyone in Europe, but it's down to how we treat each team we play. It's down to emotion. We've got to emotion out of the game. If you're emotional, it's over.
And if you're being realistic, when you're looking at the real latter stages, you're talking the semi-finals and the final. There is a world in which Rodri could be back for those games.
He could be, yeah. I mean, look, for me,
he won't be match start, but you know that there's a player in there where, if you need to bring someone on to see out a game, you can play Nico and Rodri as a double pivot.
Exactly. And look, for me personally, right, if we do go out, it is what it is. I'm not going to sit and cry about it. I'll be like, what? All right, cool. Get top 4, FA Cup, get it done. Let's get out of there with something at least. I'm not going to cry. I want to cry and go like, what? Right, the club, get in summer, get it sorted. Players out, players in. Next year, go and get it back. Yeah. But in terms of this season, go for it. You might as well go for it, because if we go guns blazing and end up losing just about, I'm like, what? Fair enough. You went for it at least.
I want to see us on Wednesday night go full ham.
That's right.
And if we don't, right, hang on. If we don't get anything from it, then that's absolutely fine. But I don't want to see us being reserved in making those passes forward. And I want to see us, like today, from Nico onwards, making those progressive forward passes, finding space. I want to see it.
Yeah.
I don't want to see sideways passes, backward passes, just for the sake of keeping the ball. I would rather us try and play a 30, 40 yard progressive pass and for it to not come off than play a 2 yard sideways pass.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, just quickly, right? I want to comment as well on obviously the game today as well. Before we obviously end it, obviously the preview now. I want to give a shout out to McAtee today. I thought it was good when he came on today. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he played at all in midweek, because what he offers, right? He offers something different to what we've got already loaded. He's a creative player, but also scores goals, mate. He does score goals. Obviously, Ipswich recently. Obviously today that volley. He offers something different, which Madrid won't expect from him. And obviously, we've got documents as well. We've got other players coming as well, but it's something different that we haven't considered really using much this season. And also, I loved how Nico. Sorry about that. The way Nico talks, it gives orders out. Like, he's very Rodri in the way he speaks, and like Pep said, a mini Rodri, Rodri. And that kind of player to have in our team is huge, because people have no idea how big that size for us. Nico Gonzalez. It literally has saved. Well, not saved it yet. It's one game, but it can literally save our season.
Yeah.
He's honestly, he's shown already how good he is at progressing forward. Also at the back, pretty good. Defensively, pretty good as well. Doing a good job of stuff. He's basically what we need as a backup to Rodri. Is that what we need? And think well, mate, he's backup. It's like he's has to start, but he can start as well if he needs to. He's something different which we needed for a long time. And I think Phillips was that player that meant to be that player, but he obviously didn't work out at the end, sadly. But he's a player. He's a good player. He deserves opportunities to sort of prove himself as well. And that's the thing, Steve. I don't think he lost him, which is a shame. I would give him a chance, especially the second half. Go for it. See what you can do, because some players, right, in Europe, right, who you would think would do well in Europe. Look at Palmer, mate. Debut against Bruges a year ago. Came on, goal. Can happen. Some players just rise up to the actual occasion. I think McAtee would do well. I think McAtee, for me, right, look, I feel for him because he hasn't put a season, but when he has played, he's done pretty well. I think he deserves a chance to at least to prove himself. I don't think people will say, but when you've got players like him on the bench, why not start him? Give him a chance.
Yeah.
What's the harm? So, yeah, look, for me personally today, man, look, I was just pleased overall with what I saw. Marmoush's first goal was unbelievable, by the way. The way he chipped to keep as well, it was fantastic. Brilliant.
Yeah.
That's the best goal for me in the game. That or the third one, when Savino literally sent Lewis Hall for a hot dog and just passed the motion goal. The way we were playing today going forward, mate, I hadn't seen that, mate, since maybe. I mean, the way we were playing was very suggestive. Down the wing, across the ball, goal.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, how about you, man? How do you feel? Obviously, look, it's one game. It's not getting ahead of ourselves here. But how do you feel now going forward the rest of the season now with these players?
Sitting your back, we're winning 5 in a row. We're getting the treble. I genuinely believe that we're beating 115. That's done with. We're going to win 5 in a row. We'll win the FA Cup and we'll win the Champions League. I don't see a world in which we don't win another treble. We're going to beat 115, and the Premier League are going to be forced into paying us 10 million in compensation for the ATP rulings. So, we'll sign Wirtz in the summer, and there's just not a world in which we don't do another treble and 5 in a row. Yeah.
The ideal world we're being right now, that I want to businessfully be in and sort of live in right now. But if we're being genuinely realistic, look, it's the Premier League 9 points or 8 points. I'd be like, you know what, you got a point there. But it's 13. It's like we need more losses for Liverpool to
really... Well, the thing is, we're gonna win the next 14 Premier League games in a row. I think that's fair to say.
Where's the camera in there? Why is some fucking random room here?
What I would say, if you want me to be real, what I would say is I think we finish top. I think we finish in the top 2. I think Newcastle. I think Arsenal will start dropping off now with the injuries that they've got. They're relying on a pretty crap midfielder, to be honest with you, getting them a couple of goals today. They didn't look great going forward, and defensively, if I'm going to be honest with you, Leicester had some real chances today, and this is a Leicester team who have absolutely no confidence and have won 1 in the last 14. So I do think we finish in the top 2. I would like to think that there is a world in which we beat Real Madrid on Wednesday. Is it possible? Of course it's possible, because there's only 1 goal in it. If we were 2-3 goals down, then I'd basically just say, it's done. So slightly hopeful that we can get something from it. I know I said, that I don't see a world in which we don't score. I see a world in which we score 4 or 5 goals, because I think that is a possibility. If we take the the form of today into the next game and the confidence from today into the next game. Are we going to win the Champions League? It's very unlikely. I highly doubt it. It could happen at the end of the day. Whilst we're still in the competition, it still is a possibility to win it because the players that we've got in the team have won it before. I think our best chance of a trophy this season is the FA Cup. I do believe that we beat 115. For me, if you were to say to me, what would you take from this season? If you were to say to me, what would you see as a successful season this season? I would say an FA Cup, beating 115, and FA Cup and 115, and finishing in a Champions League place. I see that as being.
Yeah, it's not what we wanted to happen, but we've got to be real about the season. It's been a shit season. It really has been shit. Like, one versus at one point, people say otherwise. It has been. Don't lie to yourselves. It has been pretty shit. All we can do is end it properly. End it well. We end it with a cup win and top 4 and doing well. I'll take it. But in the summer, we go again. We go again in the summer. We have to build. Players must leave. Players must come in. I want to see a rebuilt team go into the Premier League next season.
The other thing I think it's important to note as well is going into the summer, you are going to see the likes of Arsenal signing a striker. You're going to see the likes of Liverpool signing more players. The likelihood is Salah's probably going to be leaving. There is a world in which Trent leaves as well. So Liverpool are going to be signing to players to improve their squad. Villa are going to be signing to improve their squad. Arsenal are going to be signing to improve their squad. We can't stay still. We have to, whilst all the other teams around us are building, we also have to do the same and continue our build, because that's the problem we've had for the last few seasons. Yeah, the problem we've had for the last few seasons, especially in summer windows and also January, because we've not done anything in January either. But we've kind of, when it comes to transfer windows, we've kind of stood still, and we've allowed other teams around us to build up better teams.
Yeah.
And ultimately, that's why we're failing this season, is because we've not done anything about it while other squads have grown.
Yeah, exactly. And that's been our issue this season, because it's just, I mean, that's the issue by the way as well. Transfers as well at World Cup, it'll be difficult because we got. I wish this wasn't there. I really wish, because I wish we just had to get a nice summer away, give the players a holiday, need it, come back, go. Just players right. Look, I've currently got up Liverpool's fixtures just for a bit of a funny older time. See how we would do if we were to sort of be near them. Now they have Wolves at home. I can't see Liverpool losing to Wolves at home. If they do, I would be like, what the fuck's going on here? If they lose
the best that we can hope for there is what I would say is look at Liverpool's last 5 games of the season and then look at our last 5 games of the season. That's where you'll see us starting to pick the points up.
Because look, what I'm going to say to everyone is title isn't out of the question, because bear in mind, now is now done now. That's done. So they're caught up now. It's 13 points. Now, am I still thinking it's on? No. If Wolves get a result tomorrow, it's only 1 point difference. So it's obviously 14. All right, cool. It's not enough yet, but nice to see they're not points. If Villa go and beat
which obviously works in favour.
If Villa go and win a week against Villa Park, then it's possibly on. But we got to beat them if we're going to do this.
Have a look at get up Liverpool's last 5 fixtures, because I think that will be crucial to the running.
Right, do you know what I'll do? I will share a screen and we'll go through the games together. Arsenal, forget it. I'm not interested in Arsenal's fixtures. They're shit.
To be honest with you, Arsenal could come up against whoever, and I'm not confident that they're going to be winning games now. I'm not.
Yeah, maybe one. Well, mate, we gave you 5 goals, mate. I'm not having that.
I don't think they've got enough going forward. They've got Trossard and Martinelli, who notoriously aren't really goal scorers or goal threats. They've got no central striker. They've got no right winger in Saka. They're relying on a 17-year-old Ethan Nyanweri to pick up some kind of goals or assists for them. There's not a world in which Arsenal finish top 3, top 2 or 3, in my opinion.
Right, I'm going to present the screen. Share screen. Right, window. There we go. Ready? Yes, right. Let's go through the game together, shall we? And now, disclaimer, we're not saying it's on. We're not. We're just going thing and analysing the games together. So, Wolves at home. I think they'll win that one. Because Wolves aren't a bad team, by the way, but I just don't think they have enough to win out of it.
No. That's 3 points.
Yeah. Right. Villa away. Villa drew today. It's 1-1. But Villa are a very weird team this season.
They're very hit. Either very good or not very good.
And I think they're up for it on Wednesday.
And the other thing as well is it's important to know with this running coming in for Liverpool, they're going to be playing every 3 days. You know, they've got a Carling Cup final. They're still in the FA Cup. No, they're not in the FA Cup, are they? No.
Plymouth, yeah, they're out there.
They've got a Carling Cup final. They've got a Carling Cup. They've got a Carabao Cup final coming in. They're still. I know they're still in the Champions League and they're still fighting in top spot for Premier League.
Yeah,
they're going to be playing every 3 days. A lot of their goal threat this season has come from Salah. You can't rely on Darwin Núñez, Gakpo, or Luis Diaz to get many goals or assists.
No,
so that without and when you're so heavily relying on Salah, who's coming up to mid-30s, that's going to have tremendous impact on his body coming into the final stages of the season. And if you look at that final 5 or 6 games of the season, it is quite possible that they could lose all of those 5-6 games. That could happen, especially when you've got Salah, who they're so heavily reliant on.
What we'll do is we'll also go through the games first, obviously we actually get to it, but we'll also go for it. So, Villa away, I think that'll be a draw.
I can see a draw. I can see a draw.
So that's 4 points gained. That's what, 17 points, is it? What was just game in hand?
Yeah.
So let's say I think we'll beat them personally.
I think if we play anything like what we did today, there is a world in which we can beat them at the A.
Right. So that's 40. So that and so that's what 40 points. So that's 14 points. Then 14 points. Mate, another tough game for them.
Very tough game.
The issue we've got is that we need what we need because draws must help in a way, but it's not really going to do much. Because obviously we have to win our game as well.
Yeah. No, I see it.
Now this will be a draw. Either a draw or Nichols nick it. Isak.
I think if Newcastle can turn up, there is a world in which they can get something from that game.
They'll batter them. They're battering them. I'm not even interested in that one. The cup final. I mean, it's not a league game, but I think Newcastle win that one.
I think Newcastle could win that one. Yeah.
Derby Day. Ooh, well, that's not easy. Everyone playing well now.
Derby's form goes out the window. We saw that in the last Derby game.
I think Everton get a result.
Yeah, but they could. I mean, do they get a result at Anfield? I don't know, but
No.
even a draw would do us.
Let's have a look. Fulham away.
This is the running that I'm looking at. Look, if you go from after Leicester, those are the games that I was on about.
No, Fulham away. I think they win that one because Fulham will beat Forest, but they're a weird team. Fulham, they're a very weird team.
They are a weird team. Yeah.
West Ham.
Fulham are also fighting for a European place this season.
Yeah. West Ham, Leicester, they'll win us 2 games. They will.
Yeah.
I shot they didn't win. Tottenham, they should beat them.
Look at those last 5 games, though. Tottenham at home, Chelsea away, Arsenal at home, Brighton away, and Liverpool and Palace at home. Those are 5 easy games.
This game here, mate, is huge.
Oh, that'll be massive. By that point, I expect us to be second in the league. If Arsenal can manage to get a win over Liverpool at Anfield, that would be perfect for us.
I think for me, a lot depends, mate, on these games here. To start this happen. We need result. Really, we want to get results tomorrow. Have a chance. If Wolves got a win tomorrow, like a shot 1-0 win, then mate.
What's Wolves' form like in the last few games? If you click Wolves, you'll see what their form.
Not the best.
Awful.
But mate, look at Anna Diallo's injured. They're fucked, mate.
Yeah, he's out for the season, pretty much.
Mate, they're finished. They are finished, mate. They're finished. If Wolves get a result tomorrow, mate, 7 points. This is the thing, mate. These 3 are so shit, mate. That's the issue. We need results here. Ipswich, Leicester, get it together. Because if they go down, mate, if they go down,
oh, that'll be hilarious. If they go down, I don't even care if we don't finish in a Champions League spot.
Mate, the amount of plans,
if you said to me now, right, would you rather United stay up and us get Champions League football, or us get no Champions League or any European football at all, but United get relegated? I'd take that 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, I would. Mate,
that would be. And the other thing as well is it would be really, really bad for their PSR. Really bad.
Wolves, tomorrow, please get a win tomorrow. Not for the title, mate, but just for fucking 22 points, mate.
I mean, let's be real. There is not a world in which United will get relegated this season. As it stands, they're 12 points off the relegation zone.
Which, by the way, is embarrassing, by the way.
That's incredibly embarrassing.
Mate, they're close to the bottom 3, and they're actually to the top of the league. Oh my god. I've never seen it turn back. Mate, they're still on 14th, going into fucking March. How, mate? They are 9 points off fucking 9th, mate. Europe. They are mate. They are literally 12 points off Europe, mate.
They won't get Europe. They are more likely to be relegated than they are getting into Europe. But let's just have a quick look at that, actually. Click on United. So let's see what their next fixtures are coming up.
Hold on. Also, before I start, I big up This Is City, by the way. Legend. Great guy, great content. Oh, to full face subs. Big up, man. Big up. Everyone commented, by the way. I'll get back to comments in a bit. I've been doing some other stuff, but big up to you guys for tuning in and chatting here. Legend all of you. Actually, call past 12 midnight, mate. We're still here. Good on you, man. Good on you. Right.
Let's have a look at United's fixtures in the running.
Okay. Full match schedule.
It's on there, the second tab, matches.
Oh no, I'm trying. Oh, mate. Right, come on. Right, so. Okay, so. Tottenham away today. I think Spurs win today.
That's like close to being an El Sacco, that, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Ange out, yeah. Come on, Insta. You can do it. Right, so Tottenham away. I think Spurs win.
I think Spurs can get a result there. I think on paper, Spurs are the better team.
Yeah. They're going to batter United, mate. Everton are going to batter them.
Everton will batter them, yeah.
Do you know what? Ipswich, mate. No.
If Ipswich can play anything like how they did today against Villa, there is a world in which you can get something from that game.
Fulham are beating them. They're beating them. Look up. No Diallo, no Party.
Yeah.
Off. Well, oh God, it's going to shit the watch.
Look at their running. They've got Arsenal, Forest, Newcastle, City,
Bournemouth,
Brentford. Wow. Chelsea, Villa.
You say they can't go down. They could.
I mean, if the relegation teams can start picking up some results.
Mate, what would you do, mate, if one FA Cup, mate, and they went down?
Well, let's be real. Let's be real about it. They're probably not going to beat Arsenal. They're probably not going to beat Forest. They're not going to beat City. They're probably not going to beat Newcastle. They're probably not going to beat Bournemouth. They're not going to beat Brentford. They're not going to beat Chelsea, and they're probably not going to beat Villa.
Mate, genuinely, if they lose more games, mate, imagine
they could easily get 7 losses there. Easily.
Now, bear in mind, they're all on 11 losses already, by the way. That's why is that? I think, to me, right, if Ipswich were to get a result at Old Trafford, by the way, that immediately make red flags start straight away. If they're getting with it, because that means holy shit.
The thing is, though, they could. Ipswich haven't got a terrible team.
Mate, leave to that, mate, today. Look, go. Big up. Big up, mate. Good player.
They've got that Smodix, is it, as well? Or is that what he's called?
Smodix, Murray Hutchinson. Yeah. That's it. You got Jack Clark, good player. Yeah, mate. It's not like I've seen. Do you know what? This could generally be right. If they're not careful, they could lose every game.
They could potentially lose every game because there's. Let's be real, right? They could quite easily lose to Leicester away. You know, Leicester put up a fight today against Arsenal. Yeah. You know, they could lose to West Ham. They probably are going to lose to Arsenal. They're probably going to lose to Forest. They're probably going to lose to Newcastle.
Lose to us.
They are definitely going to lose to us. They're probably going to lose to Bournemouth. Wolves won't be an easy game for them because they're fighting relegation as well. Brentford could beat them. West Ham could beat them. Chelsea could beat them, and Villa could beat them. They might not pick up another point for the rest of the season.
They could be down, mate. But if they get, mate, lads.
I tell you what, right? I will make a promise live on chat now. Clip it if you want me to. If United get relegated this season, I will get the bottom three, the bottom three teams in the table tattooed on me.
All right, clip it. Everyone clip it. Clip it now. All right, because I would do a stream for ages, laughing United, laughing maniacally. Just
if United get relegated this season, I will get the bottom three teams in the table tattooed on me. If they get relegated,
that's a mad. That is a mad, statement. But yeah, God, hell, man. Mate,
your forehead. Nah, I'm not committing to that, Steve. I won't commit that far, mate.
Imagine that, I'd laugh. Honestly, this is City, mate. When that happens, mate,
I'll get it tattooed on my backside so they're close to shit.
Your forehead. Bloody hell, man. Yeah, do you know what, Hong? You know what? Bear with me. I'll send the link, mate. You can have a chat with us, mate. Hold on, bear with me. I'll send the link. I've got a bit of time anyway. Before I end it anyway. I'll have a chat with you.
I am going to have to dip in a minute because I need to go to bed.
Actually, Hong. I'll bet me on. Stop screen. Right, Hong, what I'll do a stream again during the week. I'll get you on then. That's all right. I'll probably have to go to bed a bit as well anyway. But I'll send you the link anyway later. The next stream we do, you can join and have a chat with us. Obviously, you, me, Bevo, Calx, anyone wants to come on and chat with us. It's more of a chill one tonight, but we'll do it once. It's been a while since we've been on. Oh, mate, I'm very 24/7. Mate, we all are, mate. Mate, I'm sure I'll do it, but I'm doing a long stream. We'll be sat here having beers, having drinks, chilling, food, whatever it is to be. Bevo can come in as he wants to. We'll be sat here.
I'll stream from the tattoo parlor, mate. I'll stream from the. Give me the login details. I will stream it live from the tattoo parlor.
Is that? Oh, mate, it'll be. Look, it's a lovely dream. If we get to March and they're still losing games, we're gonna review it again. Like, okay.
If we get to March and we're still losing games, I'm going to be twitching a bit. To be honest with you,
mate, if we beat him, oh my god, could it be like, mate? Imagine last day, mate. Villa score a last-minute winner and they get relegated. I
will be so happy, but at the same time, I'll know what's coming next.
It's clips.
Yeah, live watch on from the tattoo parlor.
I'm telling you, the pumpkin. It's gone past 12. It's almost 12:30, mate. At the end of it. Oh, mate. Oh, not sure. Mate, everyone was there watching the tattoo parlor, just watching him get tattooed. Yeah, genuinely, I would love it. They went down, but I think the bottom three are just, mate.
Yeah, that's why I said it. To be honest with you.
Well, it'd be fucking hilarious if they did lose faith.
Yeah.
They went, man. Imagine Goldbridge, mate. Oh, Goldbridge, look. Hey, you bloody prat.
Do you know what? That's not a bad idea to add to the tattoo. Have the bottom three teams in the table, and then have Goldbridge peeking over the top, crying. That would be mint.
That'd be fucking brilliant. Yeah. He would, well, he would. I didn't say he's fault. Oh god, mate. Oh, mate. You guys, man, legend, man. 12:30 was also chat, lads. Honestly, the fact that we got people commenting, messaging me saying how much love the show, me and Bevo. Obviously, Bevo is here. By the way, guys, he's here, obviously part of the channel now. So big up to him. Absolute legend to sort of help me out with stuff and that. Do you know what? I think I'll end on a real high note there. Big up everyone for tuning in tonight and liking the stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. On the road to 1K, we're getting closer.
Give me 1 second. I'm just doing a grok thing to share. If it does it.
All right. Well, whatever yet, let's do the grok thing. Then we'll sort of keep it there. Go which one's your bed, Steve. Brilliant. Love it, man. Brilliant. Oh, God, man. Honestly, I absolutely love this chat, man. This chat. Well, we're winning games, mate. This chat, man, pops off. They pop off, man. Gold bitch. Yeah, it's gold bitch, mate. Gold bitch, mate. Absolute scrub.
Yeah, it's not come up with what I wanted, so yeah, we'll just end it.
Okay, no worries, mate. No worries. Okay, right. Well, everyone in the chat, guys, if you haven't already, look at them on the stream. Yeah, on the road to 1K. Big up, guys, for tuning for the first minute and sort of saying how much you enjoy the shows, enjoy the channel. I'm going to be showing more people as well. I've got to change the mods up. Actually, it's been a while since I changed the mods up, but I'll make sure to do that at some point as well going forward. But we'll be back probably Wednesday, probably for the watch along, the Madrid watch along. I'll still be there as always, back in the team, watching. Hopefully, us getting through. Hopefully, Tuesday the podcast. Hopefully, I've got to see as Danny around for it, but Tuesday should be the podcast. And then I'll be on another show as well, probably. I was on Patrick's show on Friday. Going to chat with him as well. So, yeah, everyone in the chat, big up to you guys tuning in 12:30 in the morning on Sunday. Oh, Steve, come on, man. Pass the watershed, man. Come on. Steve, man, honestly, this week, man, you've been here every step of the way, man, on these shows, man. Legend. Honestly, legend of the community. Guys, look, I make you a super mod, mate. I definitely would, mate. You're an absolute legend of the community. Because everyone, we won 4-0. Marmoush is here. He has arrived in Manchester. Hat-trick today. We cooked the Geordies up. Savino cooked. Foden, everyone today. Everyone cooked. Thank you, mate. Pick up to you, man. You've been doing lots of yourself, mate. And we'll get you on the show at some point as well soon. Let's get on to it at some point. If you haven't already, guys, subscribe to the city, please. Great channel, great guy, good content. Big up to him as always. We'll see you guys Wednesday for the watch long. Tuesday podcast. Go ahead. I'll get a last tattoo, Steve. Come on, man. You take it with me. I'm honoured, man. Come on. Come on, man. All right. Big up you guys on Sunday morning. I will see you guys soon for another episode of me and Bevo talking City, watch alongs, that kind of stuff. Many more to come. See you people. Have a great evening. Bye bye.